Yes, with 7 sleeps to go, you're very welcome to Monday's 6 o'clock show. It's Christmas week already. Yes, can you believe I've been counting down to this since September.
He has been. He has been doing a running daily commentary of how many days to Christmas. So he's finally here with his 7 days. And as an early Christmas present, we have got a great show lined up just for you. With us tonight, we've got one of the country's best-known sports people, former world snooker champion, Ken Doherty will be here.
We'll also be chatting to the musical brothers who were superstars of the Golden Show Band era. Tommy and Jimmy of the Swarbrigs will be stopping by for a chat as they get ready to hit the road touring again.
Yes, and over in the kitchen, Derry Clark is head chef for the evening. He's joined by our sports star, Sarah O'Donovan. Welcome, guys.
Good evening. 7 more sleeps.
7 more sleeps, Derry.
Except, if we're talking about food, there's only 45 more minutes to go because we are getting a Michelin-starred masterclass in how to cook a Christmas turkey. Derry Clark!
Derry, see the pressure that put me under? See that? The pressure.
This has to be great, Derry.
He was like, can we just say I'm cooking turkey? We were like, no, this is going to be so much pressure for you tonight. Very exciting, Derry.
Turkey, yeah, turkey. And I'm going to make the gravy as well. So.
You see. Okay. Sarah, it's been a busy weekend for our rugby teams. And a good one as well.
Well, second weekend in a row that all provinces won. So Leinster and Munster probably had the best results, but obviously Ulster and Connacht had big results. So we'll be talking about that as well.
Okay, lots of other stuff too.
It was brilliant. It was a great weekend to see that. So we are going to be chatting more about that in just a little while.
Now, Derry may be a Michelin star chef, but we reckon everyone has a little trick up their sleeve, their own traditions that make their Christmas dinner extra special. And we're wondering what that might be, the little tips that might have been passed down from one generation to the next that just makes Christmas dinner that little bit better. It doesn't necessarily have to be the turkey or the ham, it could be something else.
Could be the stuffing or anything like that. My number one tip for you, a glass after Mass. Everything's going to be fine, so just get the glass after Mass. Is that okay, Derry?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
The day will work out fine. Don't worry about it. I don't cook, as you can tell. So that's my tip to you. Do you have a
glass after Mass?
Glass after Mass, yeah.
What if you go to Mass at 8:30 in the morning?
Well, then you have a glass after Mass at 8:30 in the morning.
That could lead to a very dodgy dinner.
No, because everyone takes it handy and you eat so much on Christmas Day. I think that it's fine. Please do drink responsibly. What about you?
Tip? Do you know what? My wife does something every year when it comes to Christmas dinner.
Yeah.
And actually, Derry Clark, the man up there, said, good idea. We just prepare everything in advance.
Okay.
Turkey sliced, ham sliced, and then we make parcels, which, well, I would say we.
I was just about to say, he started going, my wife, and all of a sudden it went into we very quickly. Jenny, this is yours, obviously.
Yes, this is definitely Jenny's work, and just into food parcels, a bit of water on top, and kind of steamed into the oven, just so that it's perfect when it comes out for Christmas dinner.
So we want to know about you, your top tip for making your Christmas dinner, the best one around. Maybe you use your mum's old recipe for the perfect sausage meat stuffing, or
bread stuffing.
Sausage meat stuffing, or you swear by putting walnuts in the sprouts. The best tip tonight will win its owner a coveted 6 o'clock show apron from the T-shirt company, as modelled by the lovely Derry and Sarah in the kitchen. Gorgeous.
Okay, here's how you can get in touch with us.
You can get us on WhatsApp 083 360 60 60 or text us by sending the word 6 to 53131 followed by your comment.
Pop us an email to 6o'clockshow@tv3.ie or find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and Snapchat under 6 o'clock show. All right, let's say hello to our first guest of the evening who knows nothing about cooking. He's already told.
He just said, don't say a word. Don't ask me.
No. He became a household name when he triumphed at the World Snooker Championships in 1997.
20 years on, he's still the only person to have been the world amateur champion and world professional champion. And he's just been honoured with a Hall of Fame award for his achievements. Please welcome Ken Doherty.
Thank you.
Hello.
Thank you.
Good to see you again, sir.
Yeah,
do you know what? You don't look any different to 20 years ago.
Thank you. Neither do you, Mark.
Yeah, because actually, I was sent to accompany him as he journeyed from the airport right into the Mansion House.
That's right, yeah.
And it was quite, but it was a great day.
On the open top bus.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah. It was when they showed some of the footage the other night, you know, it brings a lot of it back. Like, you sort of remember sort of little things that you might have forgot over the years. But it was quite, and some of those people that were on the bus, some of the kids are grown up now, you know, 20 years on, and some of the older people that were on the bus are not with us.
Because it was a big deal. It was compared to, like, Italia 90 when you came home from winning the Crucible.
I didn't realise I had such a big family, you know. But, yeah, I mean, it was one of the funny thing was that it was one of the only time that actually RTE took the pictures. They bought the pictures from BBC, only for the final session, from 7 till when it finished at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
So, because 20 years ago, even certain parts of the country didn't have BBC, so they wanted the whole country to see it, and that's why there was such a, such a big turnout. And the funny story was when I came back to the Mansion House and I bumped into the chief superintendent, and you know this story, but he said to me, he said, in Harcourt Street, he said we didn't have a phone call in the Central Police Station for from 7 till 10 while the final was on.
You're
and the girls in the police station rang the main switchboard saying, is there something wrong with our phones? And he says, no, you're not watching the snooker. And he says, the chief superintendent told me that story in the Mansion House, and I couldn't believe it. And he says, Doherty, he says, you should be on television more often. You'll make my job a hell of a lot easier, So at least one of the good things was that it stopped crime in Dublin for at least a couple of hours. And anyway.
Well, look, it was huge at that time.
Yeah.
Massive day. And now you're a Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer, yeah. I mean, I thought I only gave that to outfielders,
He started just
here I am, here I am.
He started playing just before his communion, so that's why you're in there now. But
But it was lovely. Yeah, it was a lovely night the other night. I wasn't expecting it. I mean, I knew I was getting on the night. They told me a couple of weeks ago, but when they rang me a couple of weeks ago, I thought it was a wind-up or something like that. But it was great. It was nice for the recognition, and of course, being with such esteemed company on the night, and of course people who have received it in the past, so it's nice to be it was really nice to receive it on behalf of my family as well. And my mum is not here with us anymore. We lost her this year, so I thought I'd sort of dedicate it to her.
Okay, well, she would have loved that.
Yeah, she would.
Even if she never watched you on the TV.
Yeah, she couldn't watch it. She was too nervous.
And
she never watched me live. She came out to watch me in Goffs one year. I was playing Ronnie O'Sullivan in the final, and for the whole of the final she was out in the car park with her rosary beads. So it was better that she never came to it, because her blood pressure was going up and down all the time.
And would she watch it afterwards?
If I won, if I lost, it was binned, deleted.
He didn't want to watch it.
Yeah, that
She wasn't going to watch
that could be it.
So it was nice. It was nice from that point of view.
It's beautiful to be able to dedicate it to your mum, Rose, because she'd have passed away in March. But I suppose work is a great distraction in times like this as well. And you're just as busy as ever recently in the Scottish Open, the UK Championships. They mightn't have gone your way, but you're still fiercely competitive.
I don't think you ever lose the competitive spirit. If I was playing like Tiddlywinks or Monopoly at Christmas or Connect Four with my son, we still, you never lose that competitive spirit.
Do you not let him win?
I sometimes. He lets me win now. But I don't think you ever lose that competitive spirit. But I know as I'm sort of coming to the twilight of sort of my career years, it's sort of. I will sort of miss that competition, of playing competitively, when the time does come. So, but I still enjoy the game. I love the competition. It's just that the hard thing is being away from your family. That's the hard thing.
Because these days it's mostly in Asia.
You go to China. There's China, India. The Far East, and of course, like even in Europe now, mainland Europe, it's become so popular,
Is it hard to think about being in the twilight and the end of your career?
Yeah, I think it is. I think I was talking to, I was doing a thing with one of the other sports people today, and I was asking him, because he'd retired, and I was asking him what it was like. They say you die twice in life as a sports person. And the first time is when you retire, and the second time, obviously. But there's a lot of sort of resonance, a lot of truth in that in a way. But when he was talking about it, he said, well, no, it didn't really. He had closure, and he was okay with that, and he was able to move on. So maybe that will be like that, for me.
There seems to be a lovely camaraderie among some snooker players. And I know that Neil Robertson was very nice about you when you played in the UK Championship together. But he was also your teammate on Celebrity Pointless. Like, you played something together.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know, did you see it, did you?
Yeah, I'm obsessed with Pointless.
Yeah, so we played, I love Pointless. I love Pointless. And I watch it the odd time. But I was invited to go, and I says, yeah, I'd love to go on it. I was supposed to go with Mark Selby, and something happened to him, and he pulled out. So Neil Robertson was drafted in.
Yeah.
And just the way it worked out, we played against two Sky Sports presenters, 2 boxers, and 2 Olympic athletes. And we got down to the final. I knew some music questions and some cocktail questions, as you do. And we beat the two boxes. And when we got to the final round for the jackpot and for the charity, it was the year 2005, and one of the questions was the Ashes series, and he's an Aussie. Knows his cricket, so I said, there you go, take it away, Neil, it's yours from here. He got 3 pointless answers, and the first 3 answers were pointless.
Whoa.
So we won the 2,500 for charity, and half and half. I gave mine to Make-A-Wish, and he gave his to whatever his chosen charity was. But it was just a fantastic time.
Yeah.
You were great. Loved it. They were fantastic.
You're still practicing 3-4 hours a day?
I do, yeah. I still practice down the Radisson in Stillorgan. I have my table down there. They're still very good to me down there. And yeah, still practicing away, still playing away. We have a tournament on in January in the Masters in Goffs, where Steve Davis and Dennis Taylor and Jimmy White are going to play, and John Virgo's going to be there doing commentary. So that'll be good fun, you know.
Is that just the boys get together, or will there be a lot of?
Oh no! If you know Steve Davis and Dennis Taylor and Jimmy White, they're as fiercely competitive as they've ever been. So it'll be, but it's nice to be back playing snooker in Goffs, and you know, the Irish crowd, they you know, they're so supportive of snooker. They love their sport, and snooker is one of them. So they turn out in their droves. So hopefully there'll be some good crowds down there.
I would imagine there would be.
Absolutely.
We'll let you pause just for a moment, because we're going to head back over to the kitchen now, where Derry Clark has some company. Let's welcome showbad legends, the Swarbrigs.
Hello, sir.
Good to see you, boys. Jimmy and Ty. Now, Ken's going to be busy with snooker in the new year. You boys are gigging again. Yeah, you're going to be busy too.
Yes, we are. 27 dates in the next couple of months.
Of course.
At our age.
We started, we're a promotion company. When we quit in 1980.
Yeah.
And in 2010, decided to form a tour. We thought it was the time to revive the showband show. So we did it by getting Rona Collins on board, who is the compere and also sings.
Okay, so you are going to have some time off for Christmas, though. You're not putting yourself...
A couple of days.
Okay.
Good.
Yes.
Good. You'll deserve it with 27 dates coming up. But the one important thing over Christmas, of course, is the Christmas turkey, Derry Clark. So beside the turkey itself, I'm sure people have it ordered all over the place. What else are people going to need for your recipe tonight?
Well, I am doing something a bit different to turkey, obviously, and that's just going to throw it in the oven, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a dry brine.
Right.
So sea salt, pepper, and some sage, rosemary, and thyme.
Okay, nice variation.
Okay, so we're going to show how that's done.
Okay.
And butter.
Butter. Shocking.
Lots of butter.
He doesn't even have to say butter anymore. We know that with Derry, just go down to your local farmers and buy everything that's coming out of a cow in that entire day. Tommy and Jimmy will be here after the break for a chat. Plus, Ken will be sticking around as well.
Don't forget, we want to hear all your Christmas dinner tips and any turkey cooking questions you have for Derry. You can get us on WhatsApp 0833 60 66. We'll see you after this.